up, guys? In today's video, we're going to talk about top 5 reasons why single-family homes are the best real estate investment strategy. So picking a niche, when you're getting into the game of real estate, deciding on a specific niche takes time. And when we say niche, we're talking about the type of real estate. So single-family, multifamily, student rentals, Airbnb, apartments, condos, etc. So it's important that you take the time before you jump into the game of real estate to identify what niche aligns with the type of real estate business that you want. For me, I chose single family homes for the 5 reasons I'm going to discuss today. But I wanted a real estate portfolio that requires the least amount of my time, the least risk, and would allow me to travel and allow me to spend time with my family. And provide the least amount of stress. I didn't want to create another job for myself, and single family homes provide that opportunity. So here are 5 reasons why single family homes are the best real estate investment strategy. Number 1 is high quality tenant. What I mean by that is the quality of tenants that single family homes generally attract are the highest quality in residential real estate. So we're talking about credit, a high credit score, income security, as well as good rental history. So when you talk to the tenant's landlord, current landlord, and previous landlord, they talk very highly of them. Single family homes generally attract high quality tenants because people who are high earners, generally want to start a family and raise a family and settle down, generally want that white picket fence with the backyard for the kids to play in a good school district in a good neighborhood. So single family homes generally attract those type of tenants, which is great for investors because there's low tenant turnover, less headaches, as opposed to multifamily. They generally attract lower quality tenants. Not all, depending on the location, but multifamily tenants generally cause more stress, more headaches. The tenants can be arguing with one another, damaging the property and things of that nature. With single family homes, you don't have to worry about that because single family homes generally rent for $1,200 to $1,600 a month. So a family or a couple have to be making enough money to be able to pay and afford to live in a property that charges $1,200 to $600 a month in rent. So they're generally going to be high quality. They're generally going to have good income, a good job security, good credit, and really be focused on their careers and growing in their career or their field. Multifamily properties generally rent for $800 to $1,000. It depends on the location. But basically, my point is single-family homes attract the highest quality tenant as opposed to other residential niches like multifamily or apartments or student housing with college students. More than likely damage the property. A lot of tenant turnover because you have to find new tenants every semester and things of that nature. The second reason single-family homes are the best real estate investment strategy is single-family homes are high in demand. So there are about 95 million single-family homes in America. So that's based on supply, but like I said before, it's the American dream to have a single-family home with a big backyard for the kids to play, the good school district, the good neighborhood, the white picket fence with the dogs, etc., things of that nature. So a lot of people, especially people coming out of college, people who are in their 30s and 40s, who are starting families and having children and things like that, they want their own space. So the demand outweighs the supply. So it's high in demand, which leads to point number 3, appreciation. So single family homes appreciate in value more than any other residential real estate, including multifamily, apartments, condos, mobile home parks, etc. Mainly because of the supply and demand. As I said before, single family homes are high in demand. A lot of tenants are competing for those, especially young millennials and the older generations, people in their 20s and 30s, generally starting families and settling down into their careers. So it leads to a higher appreciation rate. Single family homes appreciate between 3 to 5% a year. So For example, if you have a single family home that's worth $100,000 and it appreciates in your market 3% a year, after 12 months, that property is worth $103,000. Then the year after that, $106,000, and things like that. So that's good for you as you build your net worth as well. And as your property increases in value, properties appreciate in value for two reasons. Number one, inflation. So as the government continues to print money, the price of everything continues to increase, and the purchasing power of your money, the US dollar, the euro, the yen, government's money, purchase power, it loses purchasing power. But when you invest in real estate, the property is appreciating in value because, like I said before, printing money and also inflation. So as the cost of everything increases, the purchase power of the money you're working for and saving buys less. So as you put that cash into real estate, specifically single family homes, they appreciate the highest. The number 4 reason single family homes are the best real estate investment strategy is it requires the least amount of your time. So depending on your strategy, you can self-manage it. You just want to make sure you have good systems and processes in place in terms of collecting rent, dealing with maintenance and repairs and things of that nature. You could hire a property manager to manage the property. So they do with everything: tenant turnovers, repairs, collecting rent, advertising, marketing, things of that nature, making sure the property is kept well. You could do lease options, which is what I specialize in, where you buy a single family home, you rent it to a tenant buyer for 2 years, and give them the option to buy at the end of the lease, exercise their option to buy. In that case, you don't deal with repairs because it's on the tenant, because they take full ownership in terms of a tenant of being a homeowner. So they're going to cut the lawn, they're going to be in charge of repairs and maintenance and things of that nature, and taking care of the property. So that's a little more passive route, which is actually way more cash flow. So yeah, those are the 3 main things you can do in terms of single family homes. You can make it pretty passive. Single family is basically really entry level, which I'll talk about for point number 5. But single family homes basically allow you to build confidence and momentum and get in the game of real estate. You could also house hack, which may be a little bit more time consuming, but basically you can rent, if you have a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house, you can live in one of the bedrooms and rent out the other 2. So you're basically living for free. Your mortgage is paid for from the rent that you're collecting from your other tenants in the other bedrooms, which will allow you to save more money from your W-2 income, and the money you would be putting towards your mortgage would be going towards the next down payment for the next property, whether that's a 20% down payment on an investment property, or you have the cash from your savings to put a 3% down or a 20% down, and for an investment property, 3% for primary residence. The 5th reason why single family homes are the best real estate investment strategy is it requires the least amount of risk. So as I said before, single family homes are generally known as entry level, quote unquote, which basically means most people start off with a single family home to kind of build momentum, build confidence, and experience what it's like to be a landlord kind of, and then they scale up to multifamily apartments and condos and mobile home parks and commercial and things like that. So single family homes allow you to get your feet wet per se, and build confidence within yourself and momentum, because really wealth in real estate is really mental. It's not really physical. It's really mental in terms of knowing when to make your moves. Like it kind of reminds me of like chess. Every move is calculated. So it's very important that I think that you get into single family homes, especially in the beginning, even if you want to do multifamily or apartments, to start off with a single family just to build confidence and momentum, which is going to push you even further, as well as learning the importance of systems and processes and things of that nature. So those are 5 reasons why single family homes are the best real estate investment strategy. If you like the video, please like the video. If you have any comments, make sure you comment them below. If you and subscribe to the channel for more content on personal finance, business, and real estate. And I'll see you